that all people, they really should have said, are created equal, that they are endowed not by any legislative act, not by any parliament, not by any royal fiat, but are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights. How tempted they must have been to file exceptions, all except Southern Europeans, all except Catholics, Greek, Roman, all except Jews. I will not use any more glaring examples. But they dared to placard before history all people. Was it not in, they were not dissemblers, and they were not ignorant of the circumstance. They believed that time and God and the intent of the nation would erase the stain in which they lived, and about which a man said that that issue of race, of slavery, lay like a sleeping serpent coiled beneath the table of the Constitutional Convention. If you come down to our earthier documents, our preamble puts it, was it by accident? To establish justice and then to ensure domestic tranquility. That was the order. And they refused to put the hated word, the shameful word, in our Constitution. Over and over again, the reference is made to persons, even when the reference is made to 3/5 of a person, which I have never quite understood what that, I know who they were, but I don't know what they were. That they believed under God that history and time and justice would erase those stains. This leads me to the belief that this nation, though not divine, is divinely appointed. And I say to you solemnly today that anybody who speaks or acts against that purpose, I do not now speak of methodology, means that is open to all of us, but anyone who speaks against that original intent, acts against that original intent, that this shall be an open democracy with liberty and justice to all, comes close to committing treason against the idea of America. And so this lawyer answered when he was asked, Jesus said, what does your law say? And he goes back into the long, bright engagement of Israel with divine truth. To the 6th chapter, is it, of the book of Deuteronomy, and then to the 19th chapter of the book of Leviticus. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy mind. Don't take a breath. And thy neighbor as thyself. To pause there, thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart. To pause is to miss the meaning of religion. And thy neighbor as thyself. The great question, though, is how do we know how? For there's a catch here, thyself as thyself. We do not know how to love ourselves. And this is the problem in loving our neighbor. And the only place that we can find in which we can discover our true creaturehood is as we appear before God as individuals and as a nation. It is only in our creatureliness before our Creator that we are able to understand the splendor and the squalor, the grandeur and the grime, the everlastingness and the temporality in our humanity, all brought together, so that it's really a triangle. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God and thy neighbor as thyself, but you've got to move that angle back up. As thyself, thyself being understood only sub specie eternitatis, under the light of eternity. This do, said Jesus, and thou shalt live. It's unequivocal, straightforward, unmistakable. This do and thou shalt live. On this fateful day, when we enter a springtime, we believe of new beginnings. There may be spring rains and storms, but it's springtime in America. And as we enter this new era, standing in this assurance, this do and thou shalt live, we may confidently look to some bright tomorrow when the hyphens will drop out of our Americanism, and when truth and justice shall remove the dash between whatever we are and American, and we shall be solely, purely, only, proudly, gloriously American. Standing under this clear word, this do and thou shalt live, we may have confidence in some bright tomorrow in this land, that the things that unite us will obliterate the things that divide us. Standing in the light of that promise, we may believe in some clear day, unclouded by pride and prejudice, when every valley of disparity will be lifted up, when every mountain of obstacle will be brought down, when every crooked way of deception will be straightened out, when every rough place of delay will be removed, and all flesh shall see it to the glory of God. We see a better, a brighter, a more glorious day in this land which God has given us all. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on.
his bosom that transfigures you unto me. He died to make men holy. We have got to live to make men free. While God is marching on, His praises, glory, 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 glory. Mama used to tell me, but now I can say for myself. Glory, 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 glory.